have. So we're going to look at just, what the final exam is going to entail. You'll notice here at the bottom, right after Module 6, the final exam is here, and then here are the details. It's going to be similar in format to what we had the last time that we were together for the midterm. So it'll start at 5:30 sharp. I'll be here. I'll be sitting in the back of the room again. You'll be able to have on your screen the textbook only, and then any work that you bring has to be printed out. So if you do do yours electronically and maybe do it on an iPad, you'll have to print that stuff out because it's just too hard for me to keep track of screens and what's on and what's not and what's legal and what's not. So I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. At the beginning, I'll go over some reminders. If you are late, you'll miss those. So do try to be on time. You do have the full 4 hours to work on it, just like you did last time. So should have plenty of time. It covers modules 4 through 6. Okay. So there are 3 sections. So the first one, module 4, was overall, it was like conservation of energy. 5 was impulse and momentum. And then 6 was the simple harmonic free vibrations. We won't have any spreadsheets that you'll have to do on it at all because none of these modules entailed that. Ebook, as I said, only on your computer. So just that McGraw-Hill. All other applications need to be shut down and aren't allowed. Make sure you bring a regular calculator. Okay. If you don't, you can't use your phones. Okay. No phones can be out during the test. Physical problems only. And then pencils only as well. So any questions? All right. My plan is to kind of do the very same thing I did last time, is have, a couple problems per section that you can pick from to build your grade. So it will be worth 100 points. I haven't decided yet, but I might pull out some from maybe previous chapters that if, you wanted to do those, you could as well. Not that you have to prepare for that, would just kind of be bonus ones that if you wanted to build some points. The more points that you attempt and work on, the higher your grade is going to be. So what I would suggest for the test is to just be, organized, have your stuff out, make sure that you know what section is what. I will identify what the module is, the chapter, all that kind of stuff. So you're not trying to figure out, is this a module 5 problem or is this a module 4 problem? I'll be very transparent about that. I'll kind of put it in the sections just like I did last time. Any questions? The only thing I want to know is, do you want to know the final answers or would you rather not know the final answers? Because some people, I think, did spend more time trying to get the final answer where maybe they would have moved on. So just a show of hands. And for those who are virtual, just put a yes or a no. So yes for final answer, or raise your hand, you want the final answers. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, majority. Yeah, I know it's kind of nice to have that confidence. Then, like, I got that one right. I've got 25 points or whatever it is. Right. But I also don't want people to spin their wheels if it's just a little, you forgot to divide by gravity or something like that. That's going to be minimal taken off if I can see that you did the whole problem. So as you know, I really do look more at process, and that you hit the highlights and that you set it up correctly. That's more important to me than just that final answer. It's usually something little that interferes there. Okay, then I will include the final answers on the exam. Any questions that anybody has? Now, I don't have a review, and it's really going to be any questions that you might have. You're welcome to ask any questions on, things, number 1, that you might have open homework problems that you're working on. I'm happy to go over those during our time tonight, or whatever. Okay. All right. Then I'll stop this recording here, and then we'll move into independent work time and questions and things like that. So I am going to, oops.